Hello, my name is Pooja Pendor. I am from first year Division A. My first assignment name is anthropometry. Anthropometry refers to the measurement of human individuals. It is purpose of measuring the human body measurements. There is need of anthropometry because if we designing something that will be proportionable according to human body measurements. These are some anthropometry measurements sketches. This is the playing football. Open the cupboard. Humans do lot of activities. That activities we had collected in this anthropometric data. My next assignment is case study on Zaha Hadid and her work. Zaha Hadid, she is known as Queen of Curves Line. Her style of working is she work in curved lines, striking lines, curving facades, sharp angles, and several materials such as concrete and steels she used in her designing. Her most famous furniture design is dune formation. Dune formation is a type of abstraction. In this dune formation, she designed a table, a bookshelf, a tree-like sitting area. This is the dune tree. The material used is polyurethane lacquer. This is the dune table, which is designed by Zaha Hadid. This is also an example of dune formation. This is the sitting desk which designed by Zaha Hadid, and these are the proportion of this table. This is the Mesa table. It is a very famous table which is designed by Zaha Hadid, and the material is used by her is polished aluminium. Mesa table is supported by branching lofted connectors, more voids than solids. This coffee table have a smooth curves line. This is the tie table. Aqua table which have color anthracite. Aqua table is a form of exploring the forces of motion that create it and organic body flowing within space. These are the proportions of aqua table. These are some another explorations and furniture design done by Zaha Hadid. We had one conclusion on Zaha Hadid's case study. She had done futuristic designing style. She have fluid architecture, and she used ultra modern materials in her designing, and that designing never does ordinary. And her work style is a curved line, fluid form, and continuous working design. Taking reference from this case study, we have to design a workspace for us. I designed this multifunctional table. It have drafting table, lighting, sitting area, laptop desk, and storage unit. By taking reference of tea table and the sitting desk, this multifunctional table is designed. This is that table and the sitting area. This is the bed for relaxation, which is take reference from the Mesa table and sitting desk, which designed by Zaha Hadid. Next assignment is case study on Greenwich Writer Studio. This studio is designed by American architect Eric J. Smith. For an poet, he designed this studio. The requirements of poet are the writers want space for his writing, the space which is purely dedicated to writing and being creative, and the space is fully in nature and there is no destruction. This studio is located in Greenwich town, and their climate is cold climate. The concept of architect is the designer used oak, stone and glass in this studio. There is very cold climate, that's why he was used these materials. This is the plan of writer's studio. The studio is facing south side. When we enter, there are two bookshelves. In right hand sides there is a toilet area, and left hand and also in right hand side there is a small pantry, and from this staircase we can go on terrace. The entrance have sliding door, and the walls are very thick. The materials used in walls is fieldstone and bluestone, and the glass oak wood. Due to cold climate, architect use these materials. These are the bookshelf. The skylight is above from this bookshelf. The glass window, writers want to nature view, and also there is a cold climate, that's why for getting more heat, designer design like this way. These are the walls. For relaxation, there is a sliding bed. This is the writer's room. These are staircase and terrace area. The conclusion is architect use proper constructing material with respect to climatic conditions, and he also give modern look by using basic principle and traditional materials. These are the requirements for writer studio. This is the character's ideology is artist is a poet. He wants to bookshelf for his bookshelf for his book. So designer give him a bookshelf, and the natural light gives skylight over the bookshelf. The artist is poet and he like to write in nature environments. That's why architect design a studio on wooded property in Connecticut town's Greenwich. With respect to nature, the artist want write in nature. That's why architect give big glass wall in writing area and wooden chair and table. The next is study of artist. I had given a artist Babasaheb Purandare, who is a historical writer. In his career, he works are mostly based on events related to the life of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. He write many more books on life of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. He also want to know our next generation who will know about the history of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. That's why he write many more books on Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. These are some books. The book Raja Shiv Chhatrapati is very famous book, and his dream project is mega project is Shiv Srushti, which is situated on Pune. These are some photographs of Shiv Srushti. This is the 3D image of Shiv Srushti. The typical traditional build form is built in Shiv Srushti. The Sarkaravada is an interpretation for the entire project. It is well equipped with an administrative center, research library, multi-purpose hall and exhibition galleries. The Janta Raja, very famous play, which is played by artists on that side. He is not only the writer but also the orator. Requirement for his studio is the writers want workspace. bookshelf for his book collection, and the place should be free from distraction and near the fort, and place should have historical value with reference to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. The studio should have small pantry, toilet, the furniture unit and the storage unit, the bedroom space. This is the matrix about writer's ideology, style of work and the requirements. The requirements in terms of space are the parking area, small pantry, toilet, bedroom, sitting area, studio space, garden and furniture unit. The next is site selection. I selected a site near the Khadakwasla Lake, Pune, Maharashtra. The area of site is 509 meters square. The reason behind selecting this site is Babasaheb Purandare. He is a historical writer and orator also. So the space should be have some historical value regarding to the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, and the writer get inspirational from that space. The Pune has semi-arid climate. This is the graphical location of that site. The site have a road on front side and also from the back side. The site is situated near the Khadakwasla Lake. These are the neighborhood context and circulation road pattern. The dense vegetation is around the site. This is the road pattern and some existing buildings. From this road we can reach our site. This is the site and site zoning. Pune has semi-arid climate. There is a lot of heat and also lot of rain. The topography of this site has slightly slope. This is the site. The solar orientation. The front side of studio facing south side. This is the topography. This is the solar orientation. The studio will face south facade, hence the sun glare are directly can destruct it to the writer. Prevailing winds. This is the water and rainfall ratio of Pune. The vegetation analysis. The vegetation should be have done dense vegetation because the studio will facing the south facade. This is the SWOT analysis. The strength of site is site have beautiful view of nature, easy to access and surrounding have vegetation. The weakness is site have slopingly base. The studio will be on south facade, hence direct sun rays come and enter the room. This is the tourist place, so might be vehicles noise can be disturbing. The opportunities. For the ventilation, windows can be placed at different position. We can give beautiful plain roof. These have slightly sloping roof, so the studio can be designed in different layers. The threads. This is the roadside. Heavy traffic can be disturbing. The bubble diagram and zoning. These are the some exploration which has done for bubble diagram. The workspace, garden, parking area, shelf, kitchen, which are connected to each other, and this is the bedroom space which has balcony and toilet. Similarly, these are the some explorations. This is the site zoning, actual site and the site zoning. We have assignment cube abstract. These are the some earlier exploration which are done in the cube of 3.5 meter by 7 meter cubes. This is the feature wall. Writer is a historical writer, so that's why I use feature wall in this studio. The plan development. The studio will face south facade. North is back side at the studio. This is the entry. From entry we enter, and this is the parking. When we entering the studio, there is a feature wall having a basalt rock on it. When we enter the studio, there is a water body, and we can enjoy the view of nature. This is the studio having 3.5 meter by 7 meter area, and writer can write here and enjoy the view of nature. We are achieving a view from different position, like in bedroom, dining hall. From studio, when we enter in bedroom, here is a window, and also here is a glass window. There is a deck on front side of bedroom. That's why we can enjoy the view of nature. And backside also there is a sitting desk. From studio we can go out and sit here and enjoy the view of this water body and the plants. For enjoying a beautiful view of nature, this side and this side is totally glass wall. Also this side and this side of kitchen is a glass wall, so we can enjoy the water view of water body and the view of nature. The front facade of this studio is facing the Khadakwasla Lake, which is situated near the Siagarh Fort. From this studio, we can enjoy the view of that Siagarh Fort and also the lake view. Behind the kitchen area, there is vegetation, and there is a small deck in each and every block to enjoy the view of that nature. Babasaheb Purandare is an historical writer. He wants to know our next generation history of Shivaji Maharaj. That's why I put this feature wall and as a traditional material, and the whole studio is built in a very modern way. This is the render plan. The section elevation. This is the front side section, which has kitchen, studio and bedroom space, and the feature wall also we can see in this section. The section of kitchen. Behind the kitchen this is the section of the studio, and the studio having at the back side, this is the big opening. The section of bedroom. This is the small deck which having a glass wall, and this is the bedroom area which having also glass wall to achieving a view of that side. This is the section of studio. This is the small deck where writer can sit and write and also enjoy the view of nature, and the upper part is a water tank, space for water tank, and this is the feature wall. South side elevations. This is the north side, means back side elevation. At the back side, in a bedroom, behind the bedroom there is a small sitting area. This is the kitchen, and in both the side there are floating connection which connect to kitchen to bedrooms. This is west side elevation, east side elevation. This is the 3D of studio. We can enter here, and this is the feature wall, and enjoy. We can enjoy the water view of water body. The material is used for studio is laid concrete. These 3 cubes are placed in staggered positions. The studio have long wall for each and every cube. This is the bedroom area, which having a glass window to achieving this side of view. This is the back side of studio, and in the back side there is also sitting area. To cutting the directly glare of sun rays, the studio have overhang in front of each cube and the big walls. The feature wall having some historical value because of the material used is basalt rock, and the studio is built in laid concrete. So the traditional and modern uh, materials are used in this studio. So the old generation and new generation can connect this studio. Thank you.